Here we go, folks. It is the semifinals of the Men's Olympics tournament. Canada versus Finland. This is going to be a crazy game. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We are simulcasting once again on Leafs Digest and NHL Digest. So if you are new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But a couple orders of business to get to first before the game gets underway. We are just moments away from puck drop. No Sidney Crosby in this game. Let's break it down. No Sidney Crosby. He will not play in the semifinals. And Connor McDavid will wear the captaincy today as per the IOC rules. A player who is in the game needs to be wearing the captaincy. So Connor McDavid will be the captain today with Cale Makar and Nathan MacKinnon as his assistants. Now, there's more to this story. There's some changes to the lineup as well. And again, welcome in everybody to the stream. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Puck drop is just moments away. But this from Mark Masters. The Lions look a little bit different today. You got the first line still intact. You got Celebrini, McDavid, and Wilson. You got Horvat now on the second line with McKinnon centering with Jarvis. And then you have the same third line that tied the game there late in the third in the quarterfinals. Marner with Suzuki in the middle and Stone. And Bennett is back in the lineup after dealing with an illness. He is centering Marchand, his teammate, and Hagel, which I think is actually very interesting considering the rivalry that's been going on over there in Tampa and Florida. You have Makar, Devon Thomas Harley, and Parayko, which is interesting because now Sanheim is playing with Doughty and Harley has been playing with Doughty. So pretty interesting. Theodore is the seventh defenseman, but we all know, he's going to be great. I also skipped over Reinhardt, who is, because of the IOC rules, I'm just used to 12 forwards, but Reinhardt is the 13th forward tonight as well. And of course, Jordan Binnington is your starter. Morrissey is not playing. Crosby is out as well. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And one last thing here from Elliot Friedman. He heard that Team Canada and everyone around him did everything humanly possible to get him to play today, including searching for and putting together a custom brace for him to wear. So clearly it's a knee injury he's dealing with. And unfortunately, he can't go in the semifinal. Now, John Cooper spoke out and said he wants him to play in this Olympics. It's not Sidney Crosby's last game at the Olympics. That's what they've been saying. We will see what happens here as the teams are about to take the ice here for the semifinal. No Sidney Crosby. Connor McDavid is your captain for today. Lots going on. And thanks for joining me here on the stream, everybody. Should be fun. The game is at 10:45. They're just moments away from getting going here, which is weird because they always say 10:45, but the last game started at 10:30. So we are close to starting here. We are very close, but that is what's happening right now. And hopefully Canada can come out with this victory. Now, they're missing Sidney Crosby. He is the captain. He is Captain Canada at this point. Captain Clutch. But at the same time, you got a lot of really good players on this team. Like, if we'll take a look at the lines again, I mean, it's a little ridiculous. It's a little ridiculous. And we're simulcasting here on Leafs and NHL Digest as well. But take a look at the lines here. You got some good players still. I mean, that first line was buzzing. You're fine with that first line. I imagine McKinnon's going to see some time on that first line instead of Wilson. Then you have, I kind of like that fourth line, I have to be honest, the way it's put together. Like that, I mean, in theory, that fourth line should be extremely difficult to play against. And then you have that third line that was buzzing at the end there of last game. Stone's been great on the penalty kill. And you got Horvat, McKinnon, and Jarvis. And I like Seth Jarvis's game. He's been playing really well as well. So Horvat getting a shot there on that second line. We'll see if they can get buzzing here. And Reinhardt will be the utility man in this one. So should be pretty interesting. I think you got some skill. Look for Thomas Harley today. There's no Josh Morrissey. Somebody has to step up offensively. Shout out to Nick Ash, my friend, host over on Penguins Digest. He was talking about how Canada doesn't really have any offensive threats outside of Makar on the blue line. I kind of agree, but watch for Tom Harley in this game. Both teams are now taking the ice. Canada wearing their dark red jerseys with the black maple leaf. They are now taking the ice to a thunderous applause. Should be a good one here. Here we go. Get some music pumping here. Let's get hyped. Let's get hyped. Finland wearing their white jerseys. Connor McDavid wearing the C. This is your moment, sir. Of passing of the torch by force. Got Macronio in the chat. Go Canada, go. Lick Gaming's here as well. And shout out to Alex over on NHL Digest. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. We are moments away from puck drop. As the players are taking ice, and we're not doing anthems yet. There's anthems after the game. Actually, it might not even be after this game. Reminder that the bronze medal game is tomorrow afternoon Eastern. Or I guess technically afternoon for everyone. And the gold medal game Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. Which I feel real bad for everyone out in the West Coast. Might as well not go to bed for that one. Spot in the gold medal game on the line in this one, ladies and gentlemen. UC Saros is your starter for Team Finland. He is rocking a save percentage of... why would they display it that way? That's very weird. I don't know what his save percentage is. Goal against average is under 2, though. So. Game is about to start in probably less than a minute here. They're lining up for the face-off. Fourth line starting for Canada here. Set the tone early. Set the tone early. Mike Johnson just said the exact same thing. That's what it's about here. Set that. You got Thomas Harley and Colton Parayko starting as well. Here we go. Luosterainen, Lundell, and Capo Kakko lining up on the other side for Finland. You got Nico Mikkola on the back end as well. Finland wins the faceoff. We are underway here in the semifinal of the men's Olympic tournament. Puck is flipped into the Canadian zone. Thomas Harley is back to get it. It's rimmed around the boards. Parayko over to Bennett. Bennett's going to get it out of the zone here. Nice pass to Brad Marchand, who's speeding to center. He gets it over the line. Brandon Hagel gets a shot on goal and absolutely dumps his man. Capo Kakko has the puck at center. He's going to dump it in and peel off for a change. The Canadians are changing as well. Connor McDavid out. That first line out now with Tom Wilson and Macklin Celebrini, who has the puck now. He dumps it in the zone. He gives chase. It gets out to the point to the Canadian defenseman, Cale Makar. It's now cycled around. Shot in front of the net. And a nice save by UC Saros to gobble that up. And it is halted with 50 seconds into the first period. Full changes for both teams here. We should see different lines. Good start for Canada, though. Finland didn't have much in that first shift. I know it's the first 50 seconds. It's going to be a long game, but good start to try and sustain some pressure. Face off to the left of UC Saros. Finland wins that draw as well, and they'll flip it out to center, and they'll give chase. Dumped into the zone. Binnington tries to stop it. It gets all the way around. It's back behind the Canadian goal. McKinnon can't clear it either. It's back behind the goal again. Makar and Taves are struggling to get it out. They will now, but it skips over Bo Horvat's stick at center and gets out. Canadians regroup in their own zone. Makar to center. He gets it up to McKinnon. Sorry, Jarvis, who dumps it in. Hits his man, but the puck gets out to center. Again, Canadians regroup in their own zone. Makar to Taves. To McKinnon. The all-Colorado line. Here comes Macklin Celebrini again. First line's out there. He gets held up. No call. Tom Wilson with a huge hit behind the net. Smashed. Absolutely smashed. Parayko out to center. That's dumped in by Tom Wilson. Celebrini will give chase. That's out to center, and it's offside at the line. 18:04 left in the first period. Shots are 1-0 Canada on a save by UC Saros with his glove. I'm watching it live on... Naturally, with streaming, I'm going to be at least a few seconds behind for you guys, but I am watching it live. Dumped into the zone behind the Canadian net. Rimmed around the boards. And that is a poor clearing attempt for Nick Suzuki. Travis Steinheim gets it up the near wall to the point. That's a shot from the point. Binnington makes the save, and it gets up and out of play. Shout out to everybody watching on Leafs Digest and NHL Digest. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to Alex over on NHL Digest right now. We got a few in the chat. We got a few of you watching right now. A lot of people watching on Leafs Digest as well. No Sidney Crosby today, by the way, folks. He is not playing in this game. They tried everything they could to get him to play, and he is not playing. McDavid wins the draw in his own zone. Excuse me, wrong button. Puck gets out to center. The car slows it down. He's going to make this outlet pass here, and he does to Tom Wilson, who gets it in the zone, and Celebrini's giving chase again. Here comes Tom Wilson. He is throwing the body around. Celebrini in front. He tries to get the quick shot off. He can't. He's tied up in front by Rasmus Ristolainen. Oh, Ristolainen dumps the puck in and blows up who I think it's Tom Wilson, who's not going to like that. Celebrini out to center. He gets over the line to McDavid, who's speeding in. McDavid gets it in front to Celebrini, and one-timer stopped by UC Saros. Huge save on Macklin Celebrini. What a save. That was a great rush and a nice give and go by Celebrini and McDavid. Yeah, Tom Wilson gets absolutely blown up on that hit. But you'll have to see it. Physicality's up here. McDavid right in the slot to Macklin Celebrini. He gets stopped by UC Saros. That is a brilliant pass. That is fantastic stuff. And yes, I agree with Andrew. Smash that like button if you're here. Or if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well. We keep you up to date with everything going on around the league and with the Toronto Maple Leafs here on Leafs Digest as well. Up the boards to the... Lindell shoots it from the point. It's blocked. They dump it back in. Lindell trying to get it. It is out to center. Sam Reinhart dumps the puck in. He's giving chase. Big hit by Marchand there. Behind the net. Puck will get out to center. Canadians regrouping in their own zone. Finland has one high forechecking. They're being very conservative so far, which is expected, I think, at this point, but still, that's annoying. Second line's out there now with Bo Horvat, Nathan MacKinnon, Seth Jarvis. It's up the wall. McKinnon misses it. Shot from the point. That's saved by Binnington, directed toward the corner. McKinnon's going to get it out to center. He's having some trouble there along the boards. He's going to... loses his battle. Bo Horvat comes in to help, but the Finns are on the puck and regroup in their own zone. Olimata out to center. They chip it in. Kiviranta has the puck behind the net. This is out to center. Nick Suzuki now on the ice. Canada's getting a change for the third line. Mitch Marner's coming out with Mark Stone now to join Nick Suzuki. Finns are regrouping in their own zone. It comes off the boards. They get it out to center. A lot of chip plays. A lot of chip plays out to center for Finland. Canada regroups. They're going to take it out to center. Tom Harley skating to center. He skates right in. He dumps the puck in. Rims it around. Nice play by Mitch Marner off of his foot. It's out in the slot. Nothing there, but Finland coming out to center. 2-on-4 for Finland. Nice shot, but Binnington makes the save. Chipped out to center. Offside at the Canadian line. Shots are 3-2 for Finland. No score so far, and you've got 14:41 left in this first period. Good start for both teams. Good pace, I think. Physicality's up. Don't hate this so far. Feeling each other out. Nice play by Rupe Hintz to get that shot off, actually. But Nothing given on Binnington so far, who looked very good at the end of last game. Not looking at the save percentage with Jordan Binnington, that is for sure. Puck is out to center now. Finland won another draw. Tom Wilson gets his receipt back. It's not Ristolainen, though, but he lays a big hit. Nice pass out to center from Makar to Celebrini. He's in the zone. He dumps it in. Here comes Tom Wilson. Not as big as a hit as I thought that was going to be. He was coming in pretty quick. Dumped in by Finland into the Canadian zones behind the Canadian net. Devon Taves wins his puck battle. Kel Makar has it. He waits. He gets it out to center to Nathan McKinnon. That's chopped down, though, and it's stopped at the line and entered in offside. We are headed to a commercial break. Our first one. No score here. Shots are even. 3 apiece. We got 13:52 left here in the first period. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, on Leafs Digest and NHL Digest as well. Appreciate the support. We'll get a poll going here. Who wins this game? Who's going to win this game? Canada or Finland? Get that going there for you guys. Get your votes in now. I know it's early, but early predictions, they're always fun, aren't they? Got 50% for Canada on Leafs Digest right now. Interesting. Got the same poll up on NHL Digest. Should be interesting to see what people are feeling right now. We're at our first commercial break of the morning. Depends where you are. Could be afternoon. Could be early morning. If you're out on the West Coast, shout out to you. Wow, Nick Suzuki almost falls through the gate during his celebration last game. Here we go. Face off at center here. I guess it hit a player on the bench. Fourth line is, well, I thought they were going to play, but last change for Canada, they switch it up. And they're countering with their first line. So McDavid, Wilson, and Celebrini here. Finland wins another draw. They are wiping Canada here. Shots, by the way, I thought they were even. It's 4-2 for Finland. Bad pass to nobody. Big turnover by Celebrini there. Here's McDavid rushing into the zone. Man, the way he can push a defense back is unbelievable. He can open up so much ice and create a play for his defenseman so easily. McDavid into the slot for Sanheim. He shoots it just over the net. Celebrini to Sanheim. He's open in the slot. He passes it in front, and Tom Wilson's tied up in front. Celebrini takes out his man at center ice. First line's going to get a change there. Drew Doughty buying time. Drew Doughty and Travis Sanheim playing together today. Instead of Tom Harley and Drew Doughty. Big fan of Tom Harley. Watched him a lot in junior. I think he's a great player. Not too many people talk about him. More people should talk about him. Luosterainen cracking in. Nice stop by Jordan Binnington. Great save. Lundell playing with Luosterainen, two Florida players. Countered by Sam Bennett and Brad Marchand on the other side. And Sam Reinhart for Team Canada. Haven't seen too much of that third line yet tonight with Nick Suzuki, Mark Stone, and Mitch Marner. I've seen a lot of that first line, but I'm sure that'll be managed throughout the game here. Second line's out right now with Bo Horvat, Nathan McKinnon, and Seth Jarvis. Horvat and Jarvis getting bigger roles here. Aho puts that in front. It's deflected just wide of the net. Ooh, and that's almost shot out of play and delay a game, but not. Bo Horvat almost had a breakaway here. Lehkonen in. One-timer shot. No, it is blocked away. Seth Jarvis out to center. He only has one to beat. He dumps it in, though. He's going to give chase. His line mates are going to change. Big hit by Seth Jarvis behind the net. He's going to go off for a change now. Third line's out there. Another big hit behind the Canadian net. Now the bodies are flying. This game's getting physical. Here we go. Marner has it at center. He dumps it in. And I think that's Nick Suzuki giving chase. That was, yes. 3-on-2 out to center for Finland. That's blocked by Parayko. Canada back out to center. They dump it in. Suzuki will give chase. He hits Mikkola. Here comes Mark Stone in the corner. Mitch Marner giving chase as well. Puck is batted down at the line and sent back into the zone. Marner forechecking. They look tired. They need a change, and they will get one. Finland dumps it in. Finland is out shooting Canada 6-3. 7-3. Nice save by Binnington. But I would say there's been more quality chances for Canada. Here comes the first line speeding out the center. McDavid is so ridiculously fast. Celebrini gets a shot, but it's blocked just wide, and the play's out to center again. Hi, BQ. Nice to see you. Hello, Leafs Digest. McDavid is very quick, Ian. He is fast. Joel Armia giving chase behind the Canadian net. It's out to the line, but it's kept in by Finland. It's hard to... I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do play-by-play. It's hard to see their numbers. I know Granlund's out there right now. Armia fighting for it in the corner. He wins his puck battle, but taken out by Brad Marchand. Canada's fourth line out there now. Sam Bennett to center. He turns it over, but it's okay. It's okay. Harley was there. He made the play. We have a penalty coming to, I believe, Canada for too many men. That turnover by Bennett, that was supposed to get into the zone. And unfortunately, it did not. Somebody came on. And we have too many men for Canada. Now Finland leading in shots and dictating some of the play here. I think Canada's had more quality chances, but Finland has been pushing the pace. Yeah, that turnover did cost them there. Did cost them there. So Canada to the penalty kill here. Power play for Finland here. Puck is down. Won by Finland again. They are rinsing Canada in the face-off draw. The face-off dot, excuse me. Taves gets that out to center, and it's out. Suzuki giving chase. Suzuki and Hagel are the penalty killers for Canada here. Power play for Finland includes Sebastian Aho, Mikko Rantanen. I think Capo Caco might actually be out there. No, Granlund's out there, excuse me. Not the same player at all. Oh, backdoor pass from Rantanen to Granlund, but that is deflected just wide. Good stick by Devon Taves. Canada's penalty killing in this tournament, 77%. Which could be better, but short tournament. Mark Stone chips it out to center. Mitch Marner's going to give chase. He has one to beat here. He loses the puck battle, but it was against 3 Finnish players, so I'll give it to him. Rupe Hintz drops it back. Finland will regroup behind their own net. 48 seconds left here in the penalty. Shots are 7-3 for Finland. And we got 8:50 left here in the first period. Shot in by Finland. Collected by Canada. It's out to center. Mark Stone. 1-on-2. He's just going to kill time. He dumps it into the zone. He's going to peel off for a change. Same with Marner. Both change. Dumped back in by Rupe Hintz. Finland gives chase. Makar sweeps it around. Tries to rim it around the boards again. And he's going to, and it's going to get out to center and all the way down the length of the ice down to Juuse Saros, who plays it. There's 10 seconds left in this penalty. 8:15 left here in the first. Broken up. Here's Marchand to center. 1 to beat. Canada is back to full strength. Deflects off a stick and high and wide. And we got a little bit of a scrum there in the corner. Not much going on. Not much going on. But there we go. Canada kills off that power play. Or penalty, I should say. Henry says, thanks for this. This is over on NHL Digest. Thanks for this. I'm over in Hong Kong. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for tuning in and try my best to do some play-by-play of what's going on here. Because there is a lot going on in this game. Also, Team USA plays Slovakia later today at 3 p.m. Eastern to see who else goes on to the finals on Sunday morning and who will be playing in the bronze medal game tomorrow afternoon, which should also be pretty fun. Medius is saying, I'm in school listening and doing work, but still doing all my work. You better, sir. Get that work done, sir. Although some of my fondest memories were watching the 2010 Olympics in school. That was awesome. Didn't watch much of the games because they were obviously, like, they gave Canada a lot of the primetime games, but I remember watching a lot of the other round robin games, and 2014 was fun too, but was a little bit older, so not the same, but I remember that. I remember 2006 was awful, so for Team Canada at least. Headed back from commercial here. We're about to drop the puck. My goodness. Face off to the right of Juuse Saros. Canada's first line's out there with McKinnon this time instead of Tom Wilson. We need a goal here to get me into this. Let's get into the game here, folks. Down behind the Canadian net. Travis Sanheim has the puck. McDavid collects it. He's speeding out the center. He dumps it in. Gets out to the line. Parayko shoots the puck, and it goes high and wide. Celebrini has it on the half wall. He gets it down low to Nate McKinnon. McKinnon to the front of the net. It gets deflected to the line. Is kept in by Parayko. Sorry, not Parayko. It's Drew Doughty. Drew Doughty. Canada regroups behind their own net. And here we go out to center. Mitch Marner to Suzuki in the line. Canada has possession. Throws it behind the net. Marner misses that. It's going to get around. It might get out, and it does. Suzuki with a nice play to keep that puck out of the zone, but Finland's going to get it back in the zone. They chip it in deep. Very obvious game plan here against Canada, which will be interesting to see how they respond in the intermission for Team Finland. They're just chipping it in. They're going to work, and they're trying to create some chaos chances here. Some controlled chaos in front. Hi, Joshua. Nice to see you again here tonight. Hope you're doing well, sir. Ryan from Pennsylvania is watching. Let's go Canada. That's what he says on NHL Digest. Shout out. If you could pick one player from another team to what? Be on the Leafs? Or just pick another player from another team? Quinn Hughes would be hard to argue. Pick one player? Connor McDavid, I think. To be honest. If you're picking one player to build a team with, though, like for me, it's hard to argue Leon Draisaitl too. Like, if you get one pick, who do you want to build a team around? It could be any age. Be hard for me to argue against Leon Draisaitl. McKinnon turns that over at the line. He's going to... Ooh, okay, nice hit. Gets it in deep. He's back now with the second line, which is Horvat and Seth Jarvis. That line, got to be honest, guys, that line is doing nothing for me. Like, that might have to be something that they change up. This third line is super vanilla as well. Rod from Salt Lake here. Go Canada. Let's go Canada. Oh, if you were to pick a player from another team onto Team Canada, who would it be? Well, it's hard to argue Quinn Hughes. Austin Matthews? William Nylander? Leafs bias. I think... Ooh, that's a good one. Probably... Like, in terms of forwards, I think probably Austin Matthews or Jack Eichel. And as a defenseman, it would be hard to argue against Quinn Hughes. Because you already have Cale Makar. So if you could get Quinn Hughes, I mean, what are we doing here? Sanheim puts it in front. It's blocked away. Oh, it is just deflected wide of the net. That was a close chance. Sanheim has it now. Down deep. Celebrini giving chase. He bats it down. Nice play. McKinnon is double shifting here. He's back with the first line. He just got off the ice. Theodore gets it down deep. Forgot Theodore was in this game. I have no idea why he's the 7th defenseman unless he's hurt. That is puzzling to me. McKinnon shoots it in front. I think that went off the crossbar. Canada thinks this went in the net. But they're saying it could have been Saros in the net. He was backed into the net. They're saying... Canada's thinking that went in. Their bench thinks that went in. Commentators saying it looked like it went off the mask and that his elbow rippled the net. That was a hell of a shot by McKinnon, though. Holy smokes. I don't like... Canada is not dictating the pace here. They are just very much just feeling out this game, and I don't like it. They need to get to work here. Shots are 7-5 for Finland. 3:20 left here in the first. Tom Harley has the puck here. Regrouping. Fourth line's out for Canada now. Right through the middle to Sam Bennett. He's speeding in. He gets a shot off, and it's saved by Jussi Saros, and he barrels into the net. Saros is punching Bennett. Initial penalty to Bennett, but there might be a couple here. I don't know if Bennett went right into Saros himself. But I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Why was that in, like, super fast motion? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow it down, slow it down. I didn't get to see it. We'll see it when they come back from commercial. Sam Bennett just absolutely blew up Jussi Saros. Holy smokes. Ryan saying, can we challenge on NHL Digest? Jeffrey saying Pasternak to add to Team Canada. That's a very interesting one, Jeff. Can we challenge? No. If it didn't go in, it didn't go in. And they review it anyway. And if they didn't blow the horn, then it didn't go in. So it did not go in. Over on NHL Digest, or sorry, Leafs Digest. Morgan Riley from Elliot Friedman is ready to go. Elliot Friedman said on 33 Thoughts that the Leafs asked Morgan Riley to waive his no-trade clause in the offseason. Leafs have been shopping him since the summer. I believe that. I think Brad Shiliving's been trying to get rid of Morgan Riley since the day he walked in the door. To be honest with you. Canadian referees in Canada's game. Yeah, but like... Canada didn't appoint the referees. The IOC did. And if they rig the game, they're going to lose their status as referees at this level. So they're not going to do that. Are you sure they're even Canadian referees? Do we know that for a fact? Just like how Czechia's coach said that Canada was playing with 6 men when Czechia literally scored with 6 guys on the ice. Like in play, not changing, in play. Like that, it's rich. It's rich. It's rich. Macronial, I totally agree. He's finding out that he can't hit people like that randomly. Now, that is definitely a penalty. But I don't think he, like, barreled in himself in terms of, like he was obviously wrapped up with somebody. But it's a penalty. William Nylander would be sick on the Canadian team. Man, so much speed and skill there. But offensively, my choice is Mikko Rantanen or Draisaitl. Like gaming, that's an interesting one. I like Draisaitl a lot, man. I like him a lot. Rantanen looks different since he got traded to Dallas. It's not the same player. Oh, right off the draw, Rantanen scores. 2 seconds into the penalty. This isn't the NHL, Sam. The Panther, like, George Peros and all of them not going to bail you out here. Can't be taking those penalties. One nothing Finland. How do you explain to somebody who doesn't watch hockey regularly, like, why that's a thing with Sam Bennett? Like, how would you go about doing that? So Rantanen scores. That's funny. Lots of face-off wins for Finland here. And it's becoming a problem for Canada, like you saw there. 2 seconds into the power play, rips it right off the draw. Boy. That goes off the netting behind Finland's net. This is not a good start. Mikko Rantanen has the most goals against Jordan Binnington. Career NHL goals against Jordan Binnington. Obviously playing in the same division. Always, even now. Plays behind Canada's net. They're going to get it out to center. This looks sloppy from Canada, man. 1-0 Finland. Shots are 8-6 for Finland. McDavid shoots. Big save by UC Saros. He was streaking it off the wing. Wilson's trying to get it in tight to Celebrini. He can't. Oh, nice hit by Celebrini. He's giving chase here. He's there with Nick Suzuki. First line peels off for a change. Lundell dumps that in. Finland with a couple Stanley Cup champions in their own right on their team. Quite a few, actually. Canada has it at the point. Makar's dancing. Would like to see a shot here. He gets it over to Taves. Taves is going to shoot it in. Deflection just wide by Nick Suzuki. Another deflection in front by Nick Suzuki. Canada regroups at their own line. Here comes Nathan McKinnon. He chips it to Bo Horvat. He gets it in the zone. He's giving chase. It's in the corner. It's behind the net now. Seth Jarvis trying to get it. He can't. 3 Canadians are trapped deep now. Finland off to the races. Rantanen. Lehkonen shoots off the side of the net. 1 minute left here in the first period. Trying to get in front to Seth Jarvis. He can't. Jarvis is trying to get it down low and continue the cycle. At the line, it's kept in. Nice board battle here by the Finnish bench. Tom Harley grabs it to center. He flicks it back in. Sanheim into the zone. He dumps it in deep. Canada's changing. They'll give chase. There's 25 seconds left here in the first. I don't think that's icing. It's not. Here comes Canada. Last rush here. 15 seconds. Doughty gets it in deep. McDavid beats out the icing. Whoa! McDavid beat that icing out. How's that icing? How's that icing? McDavid beat his man to that. He got that puck off that icing. That was a set play from Doughty to shoot it in. McDavid beat him. Now we have a face-off in the defensive zone. McDavid wins that one. It's off the boards. He's going to give chase. Here we go. 5 seconds. One last shot. Saros makes that save, and it is... That's it. That's it for the period. Face-off's definitely a factor in that first period, especially with the way that the goal was scored 2 seconds into a power play. Mikko Rantanen ripping it. Absolutely ripping it. Off that draw. Shout out to everybody watching on Leafs Digest. Jeffrey saying it is Sam Bennett on NHL Digest. Yes, it is. And he takes penalties like that sometimes, unfortunately. No Sidney Crosby in this game for Canada. Connor McDavid is wearing the C today. A lot of interesting storylines in this one. Let's get a roll call going here in the chat. There's a bunch of you watching on Leafs Digest right now. Lit, I promise you I'm not behind. The stream that you're watching on, like on YouTube, is probably behind. There is a buffer of a few seconds. I am watching live. Let's do a roll call. Where's everyone watching from? Across Canada, if you're watching in Finland, if you're watching wherever you're watching. Let me know. Canada, West Coast, East Coast, US. Andrew saying the officiating is great. Brandon, how are you? How are you? Andrew's watching from Bowmanville. Shout out to Bowmanville. We also got polls going right now. 75% of people think Canada's going to win this game on Leafs Digest. 84% on NHL Digest. Chicago Joe is watching from Chicago. Les is watching from... How do I pronounce that? Medellin? Colombia? Medellin? Sorry if I butchered that. I apologize. Mark is watching as a Canadian in New Zealand. Nicole says, let's go Canada over on NHL Digest. Jeffrey on NHL Digest says, Oshawa boy and Vietnam. Watching in Vietnam right now. Morrisburg, Ontario. Shout out. Arkansas for Robert. Shout out everybody watching right now. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button on either channel that you're watching. NHL Digest, we keep you up to date with everything going on around the league. And, of course, Leafs Digest, you guessed it, keep you up to date with everything to do with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Whether you love them or you hate them, I mean, I see you guys in the comments all the time. I know a lot of you people love to hate on the Leafs. You love to watch the content. Personally, I would never watch Montreal Canadiens content just to hate on them. But I do find it interesting. So shout out to Josh Goss and Jesse Poirier over on Habs Digest as well. If you want to go check out some Habs stuff, because I know there's a lot of Habs fans watching this as well. Team Canada, of course. Go check them out. If you want your Vancouver Canucks fix, go check out Mark Pye over on Canucks Digest as well. Shout out to Casey, who's holding it down on NHL Digest as well. If you're an Oilers fan, Matt Pierce, he's got you covered over on Oilers Digest. There's a lot going on. And don't forget about Mark Griffith over in Calgary. I feel like they are forgotten sometimes because of where they are in the standings. But Mark Griffith holding it down over on Flames Digest as well over out there in Alberta. So check it out if that's the Canadian channels. But if you're a fan of any other team in the States as well, we got pretty much a channel for you guys. We're pumping out daily content all the time. So shout out those guys as well. I'm at work in Cali tuning in again. Go Canada. Lit, I promise you I'm watching live. I am watching on CBC Gem, sir. There is a delay between YouTube, like what you get on YouTube and what is actually happening. Jamar is saying he's watching from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Rick is saying, let's go Finland. Are you Finnish? Watching from Detroit. Let's go Canada. That is Kenny. A1X is saying only Leafs. Well, subscribe to Leafs then. We got Nicole in Toronto on NHL Digest. Shout out to you. Roll call, everybody who hasn't put it in yet. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? The States? Canada? Are you watching from Finland? You watching from Czechia? You watching from Sweden? Got a couple people from Sweden, Czechia. Got some people from Hong Kong last week as well. I say last week. 2 days ago. Felt like last week the way that game ended. Took years off my life. Macronial, no comment. But I will say, hockey could have better coverage. I do believe hockey could have better coverage. Oshawa, Hong Kong. We got New Zealand in the house over on NHL Digest. Keep an eye on the Sharks and Leafs trade talks. I've heard that as well. I don't want Jeff Skinner anywhere near this team. Mappy card over on NHL Digest is from Halifax. Shout out to the East Coast. Shout out to Newfoundland. Shout out to Newfoundland. Like gaming saying the refs are very blind in certain moments. That's what happens when you invite NHL refs to an international tournament, man. I would like some consistency, for crying out loud. John from Boston. Shout out to John from Boston. Andrew wants refs that can count. I mean, that should be a prerequisite for the role, I mean. Right? Perhaps you don't have to count to be a ref, I guess. Timekeeper can do that. It's possible. Aaron is watching from Anaheim. Shout out to Anaheim and the Ducks. Shout out to Anaheim Ducks. Much better this year. Are they going to make the playoffs? Are they a playoff pitcher? Are the Anaheim Ducks in the playoff picture? We can take a look at that right now, actually, because I don't actually know. Let's take a look. Current playoff pitcher has the Anaheim Ducks playing the Colorado Avalanche. So the Anaheim Ducks right now, as it sits, are in the last wildcard spot. So there you go. Very cool. Shout out to the Anaheim Ducks. And we got some interesting playoff matchups this year. I don't know if Seattle's staying there. I feel like Seattle will not make the playoffs. Utah has been a crazy story this year. Utah, by the way, a crazy matchup, guys. Look at this. Vegas Golden Knights have 3 less wins than Utah, and they would have home ice advantage in that series. What a joke. What a joke. Boston Bruins and Tampa Bay Lightning. Sign me up for that series. I would love that. Detroit and Montreal. That would be electric as well. Pittsburgh, New York Islanders. I don't have appetite for that because I've seen it. And Carolina, Buffalo would be awesome. I would love to see Buffalo play like Detroit. Like 2 teams that have no playoff experience. I think that would be really cool to see. But there's some interesting matchups as it stands right now. I still think the Leafs are not done yet. I'll put it out there. I do believe they got to sell at the deadline. But I wouldn't count them out. Like, I feel like they could squeak in. Like, I think the league is going to look a lot different coming back from the Olympic break. A lot of guys are going to be feeling different with some rest. And obviously some of the guys at the Olympics, you know, are hurt. So that'll be interesting. But, yeah, some interesting matchups, I think, here. And coming out of the West, though, I think I still got the Oilers. But the East, man, wide open. And it's hard to argue Tampa not going all the way in the East. Really hard to argue that because, like, Carolina, I just don't think they have it in them. And when you look up and down at the rest of the teams, like, maybe Detroit, I think Montreal is going to give them a run for their money, that's for sure. Because Detroit's a lot better, I think, now with their goaltending than people give them credit for. But I don't know. That'll be interesting to see how that all plays out. But that'll be interesting to see. Watching from, we'll get to this. Watching from Florida, watching from a cruise in the Caribbean. Shout out to you, Angie. Hope you're enjoying the weather. It's got to be a lot better than what I'm seeing outside my window right now. Surely. Watching from Oshawa. Shout out to Oshawa. Shout out to the Generals. Worst team in the CHL this year. Finally. Finally. Because they're good every year. They're actually going to miss the playoffs this year. We got Oshawa over on NHL Digest. Halifax, Toronto, Oshawa, New Zealand. Ryan from Pennsylvania. Curly Heather is saying, let's go Canada. I'm going to keep it PG-13 here on the channel. I'm not going to say the word that's in between that. Colorado and the Oilers in the conference final. Can't buy out during the season. Yeah, that wouldn't work, actually. That would have to be a waiver claim, which I think would be too late anyway if they put him on waivers already. So, I don't think Jeff Skinner... I was thinking about Jeff Skinner for the Leafs, but they would have to trade off some people first. So, I don't think that works for them. And after everything, adding Jeff Skinner, bruh, that would be so ridiculous. Watching from Patagonia, Argentina. Go Canada. Jim, shout out to you. I'm not going to shout out Argentina because I am Portuguese. I'm joking. Shout out to you, sir. And I hope when the World Cup happens this summer, Ronaldo and Messi, they're just out there having fun. I hope everyone just has fun. Why need winners and losers? I hope everyone just has fun. It's not like Ronaldo's chasing greatness or a narrative or anything like that. Hope everybody just has some fun this summer. Kicks the ball around. We're going to have some games here in Toronto. It's going to be awesome. Hope everyone has some fun. Why keep score? Robert's watching from Windsor, Ontario. Let's go Canada. Go Canada from Julie. Ian's watching from St. Catharines, Ontario. Shout out to the Niagara Ice Dogs. Like Gaming saying go Canada from Ontario. Jim is saying Messi is the king. Hey, Messi got his World Cup. Macronio, you're Greek? Oh my goodness. Worst collapse of all time in 2004. Awful. Absolutely horrific. But we got it back in 2016. We got it back, and honestly, like, it was the same type of thing because that Portuguese roster was horrific and somehow beat France. So it was the same thing. We got it back, and we beat them in France. It was actually pretty poetic because Greece beat Portugal, or Greece beat Portugal in Portugal in 2004. So, yeah, that was a tough one. Should have 2 Euros at this point, but it is what it is. Like Gaming says, he'll be back. We'll be here. We'll be here, sir. Wilson needs to rock Rantanen. Wilson needs to do something. I'll tell you that. Somebody needs to do something. How about that? Someone. McDavid should... He's just the captain, you know? He's the captain today. He should just go up to somebody, grab them by the collar like this, and just be like, do something. What are you doing? Like, what are they in the room talking about right now? Yeah, boys. Let's keep going. No! Somebody do some shit, man. Do something. Show me you care. Keep in mind, guys, later today, 3 o'clock Eastern, Team USA versus Team Slovakia. Very interesting storylines with that one. Slovakia is playing very well. Dalibor Dvorsky looks awesome. And obviously, Juraj Slafkovsky looks fantastic. So... If Skinner... Hold on. We're talking about buying him out. If Skinner's put on waivers for the intention of terminating his contract, he would become a free agent. And then anyone can sign him. Which he will sign. Like, he'll be in the NHL still this year. Somebody will sign him. Exactly, Aaron. Somebody needs to get grabbed by the collar and brought up, like, against the locker and just like, what are you doing? Bring something to my team. I'm Connor McDavid. I'm the captain today. Bring something to my team. Who scored for Finland? Mikko Rantanen. 2 seconds into a power play and right off the draw. I like the Skinner move for Toronto if they make a trade. Like, you got to make some trades. Canada, by the way, very good day at the Olympics yesterday. Just wanted to point that out. We're moments away from the second period here, guys. So stay tuned. Lock in. Get your snacks, get your water, whatever you need. Lock in. And we'll get going. Women's curling, Canada is in the bronze medal game versus the U.S. I believe that goes down tomorrow. Andrew, yes. Women's Olympic hockey, Canada won silver yesterday. Congratulations to Team USA. Very skilled team. I mean, I'm going to say it because everyone's thinking it. I was shocked that it was that close of a game. Team USA has a better system right now. Better program, I should say. So, Canada brought a lot of older players. US was a lot faster, more skilled. I was shocked that it was that close. That's Canadian heart right there. It was a good effort. And I thought they had it there for a bit too. I thought it was going to be 1-0. It was close. But that's how it goes. That's why we love sports. That's why we love hockey. Sometimes you get moments like that. So I say sometimes. Literally back-to-back days with moments like that. It's crazy. But yeah, celebrate. We need another goal from Celebrini. Honestly, like, I could use a goal from anyone else as well. Like, why do the same guys got to score all the time? I know, Andrew, but I know nobody says you won silver. Everyone's like, oh, you lost gold. You're still second. Like, you're going to look back years from now, look at your silver medal and be like, oh, I went to the Olympics and we finished second. Let's go. Jeff Skinner on unconditional waivers for purpose of a contract termination from Elliot Friedman on February 16th. I guess they can't terminate his contract technically until the freeze is over. I could be wrong. I mean, it's only a trade freeze. I think you could terminate a contract, which is arguably worse. Also want to point out, since we're at intermission right now, I'll address it later as well, probably in a video. I just want to address the rumors here. I know a lot of people, Macaronio's here, like a lot of regulars are in the chat, and a couple people have been watching, you know, more recently, and I recognize your names. Just want to address the rumors, because I've been seeing a lot of comments. I'm not AI. I'm a real person. I don't know how anyone would get that. So I just wanted to address the rumors here, and I'll address it again, like I said in another video. I'm not AI. So just wanted to put that out there just to confirm for everyone. Because, you know, you see one comment and you go, that's funny. Then you see multiple and you go, what am I doing that suggests that I'm AI? So I just wanted to throw that out there and confirm for y'all that I am not AI. I am real. I am one of you, and I'm watching this game right now. So I just wanted to throw that out there. There are a lot of AI, you know, things out there. I am not one of them. We are just a moment away from puck drop here. Teams are back on the bench. Here we go. Second period. Ready to rock here. Puck is down. Canada starts the same line that they started for that first period, which is their fourth line. Which is the all Florida line. Puck goes down, icing against Finland. 15 seconds in. Andrew, not only do I talk in complete sentences, I'm just not a robot. I'm just not a robot. I'm definitely not going to take over the world. Isn't that exactly what AI would say? Well, that's a big shot by Shea Theodore. That chops down Luosterainen. Another shot coming from Shea Theodore. Another block. Let's get skating. Canada, a pretty good... Oh, cross seam pass goes to no one. A pretty good second period team. They had a very, very good second period and pushback against Czechia last game. Tom Harley shoots. That's just wide. Good pressure here on this this shift from Canada. It's the same line out there. It's that fourth line. Marchand keeps it in at the line. Here's Hagel to Shea Theodore. He's going to shoot. That's high and wide. Harley keeps it deep. Noah says he's a Caps fan watching from Ottawa. Wilson needs to score. I hope he does. Makar gets it into the zone. It's stopped. Whoa! What just happened? Did they see each other? McKinnon and Rupe Hintz just blew each other up. McKinnon and Hintz are staying out, but that didn't look... They both got blown up there. It's so true, Macronio. Like, that shift is ridiculous. Like, they're just boxing it up in the crease. This is so ridiculous. Taves shoots it. Saved by Saros. It's sent to the corner. Makar has it out at center. Canada's now leading in shots 10-8. Makar gets it in. Taves is giving chase. Not Jonathan Taves. Devon Taves, the defenseman. McKinnon, nice play. Cross seam over to Makar. Man, when McKinnon has the puck, time stops. Like, everyone just starts puck watching. It's crazy. Wilson wins that puck battle. It's out to the line to Makar, but he bobbles it. Out to center again. Canada, it's just a wave. Oh, nice move by Tom Harley. He gets it in. He gets a shot off. That's deflected wide. He has the puck back. It's back to Parayko around the horn. Here we go. It's a shot just wide. Somebody gets crushed in front of the net. No call. And there is a call. Canada's going to the power play. There's a delayed penalty. Somebody was taken down in front. I think it was Tom Wilson. Here's McDavid out the center. He's streaking through. He gets stripped right at the line. 16:57 left here in the period. We have Canada going to their first power play. What was this collision? Oh, they didn't see each other coming. Hintz gets blown up. Oh, yeah, Wilson gets taken out going to the net. Yeah, that's a penalty. He hooks him up and he takes him down. Gateway saying, let's go, our friends from the East. Power play for Canada. Here we go. Puck is down. Finland wins another draw. It's going to get down the length of the ice. The power play for Canada, 5 for 12. Under 50% efficiency in this tournament. McDavid out to center. He gets it into the zone. Kicks it to Reinhart. Reinhart loses the puck. Oh, a breakaway here for Eric Halla. Scores 2-0. 2-0 Finland. Nothing Binnington can do on that, but that zone entry is horrible. I mean, Sam Reinhart's got to be better than that. McDavid gains the zone, kicks it off, and then it just dies. You have to make that play. And then Makar is too deep, too. It's a nice move on the breakaway. It's a nice move. 2-0 now. Canada's still in the power play here. Nothing at this point Canada couldn't come back from, guys, but I don't love this. I don't love the way this team is performing right now, to be honest with you. This is a power play now. This has turned into a power play you must score on. Because you're not going to get... The way this game is going, you're not going to get many more. This team is not skating. Canada's not skating. A bunch of guys standing around watching. Is somebody going to take the lead here? Marner at the point. He gets it to Marchand. Marchand back to Marner. Marner's dancing at the line. That's what we need right now. Nobody's really in front. There's a lot of passing around the perimeter. That's cleared again. One-on-one. Theodore is going to get back, though. He's going to collect this puck. Theodore dumps it in. Canada gives chase. Marchand wins that puck battle. It's rimmed around. Nobody's there. Here comes Marner. It's kept in by Theodore down deep. Well, Horvat's going to get to it. A lot of chasing here. Let's make a play. Here we go. Shea Theodore collects the puck. He drops it back to Connor McDavid, who's back on the ice. Connor McDavid streaking up. Just 15 seconds left. Oh, he breaks somebody's ankles. Celebrini shoots. That's deflected wide. First shot on the power play for Canada. There's 5 seconds left in it. We're back to even strength here. Makar trying to work in. McDavid was looking for Celebrini. That's bobbled off his stick. Gotta get going here. Icing against Canada here. 14:34 left in this second period. 2-0 Finland. Nothing. This is good. This is awesome. Gloved by Bennington and held. Finland has 2 goals on 9 shots. 10 shots now. 1 is a breakaway. So, not going to say too much about Jordan Bennington at this time. Gretzky looks stressed. Messier's there, wearing a Game 7 hat. That's right, I forgot about that. Up until Czechia, Canada had not been losing or trailing. Now keep in mind, like, the competition's way better than 15 years ago, obviously, but... Here comes Preko to center. He dumps it in deep. This second line doesn't do anything for me, man. Like, I hope they prove me wrong. They score a goal right now, but the second line's not doing nothing for me. Bennington plays it around. Harley plays it back behind the net. Preko has it. Yep, here we go. Finland's playing a... Everyone's just staying tight at the line. It's hard for Canada to kind of get a breakout or forecheck going here. Icing against Finland. This is a big face-off coming up here because Canada has not been good in the face-off dot today. Hi to everyone watching over NHL Digest as well. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, not living the way this game is going. Puck out to the line. Doughty puts it in, and Saros makes the save. Lots of traffic in front there. David right there. Oh, boy. Headed to another commercial break. We're going to end this poll. A couple of them. It's dropped to only 70% now. 70%. Or 69%, excuse me. Does Canada make the comeback again, folks? Does Canada make the comeback again? It's tight. It's tight. Low shots on goal. They're not pushing like they did against Czechia in the second period. That second one could be a backbreaker, man. Shout out to everybody watching on Leafs Digest. Unfortunate results so far. Shout out to Stuck in the Middle over on NHL Digest. Jeffrey, Mark, everybody for watching out there. Adam. Shout out. Yeah, Patrick, I agree. They don't get a goal here. Like, if it goes in like 2-3 nothing into the third, it is, I mean, you never say never, but that would be tough to come back from. I'll tell you that. That wouldn't be easy. They need one here. Momentum will shift heavy. Yeah, Davey, I have to be honest. Like, I know he scored over 50 goals, like, what, 2 years ago? Why is Sam Reinhart on this team? He's a shot. Like, he's done nothing all tournament. But I say that and he's gonna score. He's gonna score the goal. He's gonna score a goal. Here comes Makar out the center. Kicks it off to Celebrini. Celebrini over to McDavid in front off the stick of Devon Taves. Makar gets that rink wide to McKinnon. Heiskanen shoots that off the boards, and Makar is going to collect it at center again. Yeah, if Canada's getting rinsed in the faceoffs this afternoon. Whoa! That is off UC Saros' skate behind the net. Out to center. Finland is just chipping. Just chipping out of the zone, letting Canada come to them the whole time. Sanheim to Doughty. Doughty looking for an outlet. Gets it to Sanheim. Sanheim dumps it in. Canada will briskly chase. Suzuki, Stone, and Marner are on. Suzuki in the middle to Marner. They lose the puck. It's going back the other way, and Finland just chips it out to center again. Rimmed around the boards out to center again. Stone gets it to Suzuki. Suzuki gets it in the zone and deep. He gives chase. He does. Marner stops it on the wall. Marner has the puck. He gets it back to the point. Big shot from Drew Doughty. That is deflected up and out of play. That sucks. This team looks kind of dead. Like, you can't create better chances than that. That puck is going in if Mikkola does not deflect that out. Wow. Was it Stone skate? Whoever skate that hit, that was going in the net. Another faceoff win for Finland. Ristolainen gets it out to center. Canada gets the puck back. It's just a game of tennis at this point. Except Canada, you know, drives back into the zone. Here's Marchand at the line. He's trying to spin away. Mikkola is staying with him. Loses the puck. Got to make a play there. Got to make a play there. Here comes Harley out to center. He gets it to Marchand. Whoa, Bennett had it in front, but didn't have it cleanly. Harley has it at the point. Smooth. Saros makes that save. Bobbled it, but holds on to it. Harley with a nice play to kind of calm that down, get that shot through. You just get one here before the period ends. I mean, you're in an okay spot. McDavid wins that draw. Finally, he's taken into the boards. He wins it back to the point. Theodore to Sanheim. Sanheim gets it down to McKinnon on the half wall. McKinnon in the slot to Macklin Celebrini, and Saros makes that save as well. Nice little play there. Into the slot for Celebrini. Something different. Something different. I think it's going to get to the point where you just got to kick it high to low and get to the front of the net. Like, it's going to get to that point. Celebrini with a nice shot. Gets deflected. Didn't really fool Saros or anything like that, but... Canada kind of won that face-off, but Finland gains control. Here comes Shea Theodore back in his own zone. He rims it around the boards. It gets out to the line. Ooh, McKinnon loses it. It's turned over. Sent behind the net. Shea Theodore to Celebrini. He gets it up. McKinnon to center. He plays it to Celebrini, who's streaking into the zone now. He gets it in. Celebrini gets it deep to McDavid. McDavid to McKinnon. Behind the net. Oh, sharp angle shot. Goes right off the helmet of UC Saros. Here comes McDavid again. McDavid to Celebrini. Celebrini cross ice to Sam Reinhart. Sam Reinhart has it in deep. McDavid comes and collects the puck. Gets it to Jarvis. Jarvis tries to shoot. He's off balance. He gets it back. He shoots again. Saved by Saros. Thrown in front. But Horvat can't get that. Ah! Come on. Reinhart tries to get down the zone. He can't. He gets the puck back. It's offside at the line. There was a Canadian player in Bo Horvat was offside. And Jarvis did not know that. Wayne and Messier look stressed. Stressed out. 66% on NHL Digest thinks Canada is going to come back and win this game. 57% on Leafs Digest think Canada. 56 now think Canada is going to come back and win this game. Not feeling confident in this one, despite what happened last game. Despite what happened just last game. We're at a commercial break right now. That's why nothing's happening. Let's get another roll call going. We got a lot of people watching on Leafs Digest right now. And a lot on NHL Digest as well. So let's get a roll call going. Where's everyone watching from right now? Where are you watching from? Are you from Canada? East Coast? West Coast? North? Are you from the United States? You're watching from Finland? You're watching from Czechia? You're watching from anywhere? I mean, we had a lot of interesting answers last time. I am not losing faith here because I was getting nervous last game, but I was like, it's only one goal. Like, anything can happen. We've seen worse. So I'm keeping the faith. I think it'll happen. Cheese is watching from Michigan. Puck is down. Canada watching from Costa Rica. From Edmonton. This is Mark. From Edmonton, living in New Zealand. Higgins is a Habs fan in Boston. Beachy is watching from Italy. Brad is saying Canada is done. I don't think so. Not yet. One more goal for Finland. I'm stressing out. Patricia's from New Hampshire, I believe. Michigan. CBI is from Ottawa. Samuel is saying that Finland's going to win. Storm is watching from Salt Lake, but from Stony Creek, Ontario. I don't know what that says in Finnish. Nathan's watching at work. Very excited to wake up early Sunday morning to watch Canada in the gold medal game. Well, got some work to do here. They need at least 3 goals. Ooh, nice move by McKinnon into the zone. UC Saros makes the save. Nice little rush there from McKinnon. Shots are 17-10 for Canada. Jammer is from Stouffville, Ontario. Shout out to Stouffville, Ontario. Nice play by McKinnon to rush into the zone here. Drives wide and gets a shot, but, I mean, at this point in the game, it's probably not going in. Watching from the Philippines, Jets fan and rooting for Canada. Let's go Canada. Canada has possession off the draw. McKinnon rims it all the way around. It's going to get out, though. It's out to center, regrouping in their own zone. 7:40 here left in the second period. Celebrini shoots. Nice save by Saros. Kind of too hot to handle, though. It's out. Here comes McKinnon. He slices it in front to Tom Harley. Now we're going back the other way. Granlund, 2-on-1. Nope, Harley's back. Nice play. Turns it into a 2-on-2. Granlund's driving the net. Theodore cuts him off. Nice pass by Sam Reinhart to nobody. Celebrini at the end of a shift out there with McDavid. Kept in, though. Celebrini was dead there at the end of that shift. Tom Wilson's out now. Sam Bennett with this 4th line, which I believe has Tom Wilson on it now. So it's Bennett, Marchand, and Wilson. Let's get something going here, maybe. Win this puck battle, please, Tom Wilson. You are 300 pounds. Oh, Wilson tries to take a shot and he misses. Back the other way is Anton Lundell. High stick on Brad Marchand by Lundell. Canada's going to the power play. Eddie's watching from Winnipeg. How and when did Canada become a one-line team? I would argue they're not even a one-line team right now. My God. Robert's saying the third period is ours. Go Canada, watching from Windsor, Ontario. Samuel's watching from Finland. I feel like that's not true. Canada to the power play here. This, I mean, you got to score here. You got to score here. Canucks Digest saying Spain without the S on NHL Digest. Pain. Jonathan said he is from Arizona. We got John from, I don't know how to pronounce that, Falls, Ontario. McKinnon wins the faceoff on the power play. Canada on the power play here. Right in front. Cross seam pass to nobody. McDavid has it on the near wall. He's pinned. Sam Reinhart's back out here. He gets it to the point to kill Makar. Makar at the point. McKinnon back to Makar. Makar has it. He's going to shoot. That's deflected just wide. Here comes Makar again. He has the puck. McDavid has it on the half wall. He gets it in front. Makar keeps it in at the point. McDavid on the half wall. He gets it to Makar again. Makar shoots from the point. Scores! Kill Makar! Canada is back in it. Power play goal. One more. We are back in it. Kill Makar gets Canada back in this game. Let's go. That's a big goal. You needed that goal on the power play, and you get it from Cale Makar. Good pressure from Canada down low. You finally have some bodies in front. And a nice... It's not Cale Makar. It's actually a deflection from... Who scored? I called it a minute ago. Sam Reinhart gets Canada back in the game. I was talking mad-ish, and he scores to get Canada back in the game. He deflected it in. I knew it. You gotta talk bad about these guys because then they come up big in these moments. Mitch Marner, I've never believed in you. Please don't do anything of substance right now. We are so back. You just needed that one. Sam Reinhart, thank you. I didn't mean any of that. I'm joking. He really wasn't doing much in this tournament until that moment. Great deflection. Great play. You finally get bodies in front of the net. Canada on the board. We're also back to full strength. Just so nobody thinks we're on the power play. But I did... Listen, I did say it was going to happen. I said it was going to happen. I said Sam Reinhart he hasn't done anything all tournament. And he got that. I thought Cale Makar got that, but it is Sam Reinhart. Back on the board. Now everyone in the NHL Digest chat is saying that Finland's done. That momentum shift is going to be huge here now. 2-1 for Finland. There's 5 minutes left. Canada gets another bronze medal. Valerie Malte wins a bronze medal in women's speed skating. 1500 meter speed skating. Justin, do you think the USA wins today? Don't count out Slovakia, man. They're going to keep that game. It's going to be a tight game. That's a good team. That is a good team. Jonathan, nobody's crying. Congratulations. I talked about it earlier in the stream. Congratulations to Team USA. Much better program right now going on, the women's program, than Canada. And I'm surprised that the game was that close, to be honest. A lot of people were expecting that to be a blowout, and it was 1-0 tight game. Hillary Knight, like, that's poetic at the end, man. She's retiring. Getting married as well. It was a good game. Another chapter in that historic rivalry. Only one time at the Olympics has that not been the matchup, and I believe it was 2006. Canada beat Sweden in the final. So that was pretty cool. That's what you want out of these games. You don't want blowouts either. Like, you want these tight games. This is exciting. I'd rather this than Canada winning 6-0. I still want Canada to win. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if they win 6-0, it's not really exciting. There's no suspense. Justin says Slovakia is very good. I'm worried about it. Yeah, I think Slavkovsky and that is sent the length of the ice by Lekkinen. That is an icing. We're back here. Yeah, Slavkovsky, Dalibor Dvorsky, like, awesome. They're playing really well. They got some good goaltending. Like, that's a good team over there. Well, let's not get out of hand, Jonathan. Like, things can change in 4 years. Canada brought a lot of older players. Things can change in 4 years. We'll see. It'll be good. USA's program's a lot better now. A lot of skill and speed. Nice play by McKinnon there in the line. No icing there. Also, as time goes on, the PWHL is going to evolve. Goal scoring will go up. The players will get better. The league will get better. It's going to be exciting. Like, I think like 8 years from now, like, that's going to be a really, really good league. Not that it isn't now, it is, but you're like still in this weird phase. Just a couple years into it. So I think like 8 years from now, it's going to be crazy. Puck is pinned behind the Canadian goal right now. And I mean, for some reason, like, I remember back in the day, they used to blow that dead immediately, but I guess we don't do that anymore. So Horvat has it in the zone. He just loses the puck. Granlund with a nice move. He shoots wide and wide, but he had Bennington wondering for a second what the hell was going on there. 352. How many NHL guys are on Finland's squad? I think almost all of them. Team Finland roster. I'm pretty sure almost the entire roster is NHL guys. Yeah, everybody on that team is in the NHL. I think Finland also the same thing. Sweden had all NHLers. I think only, not only Germany, but like a couple of the other teams obviously had a mix, but like Germany had a mix. But yeah, Sweden, Finland, they're all NHLers. Yeah, like gaming, that's true too. They just did expansion in the PWHL as well, so there's going to be more teams coming. More teams, then like they're in a weird phase. Like they're going to continue to grow. Talent's going to be dispersed, but then there's going to be more talent coming in as players get better. Not get better, like you're going to have better players coming in through the draft because, you know, you can do it professionally now. So that'll be exciting in a couple of years. Not that it isn't now. It's just it's going to get better, which I think is exciting, something to look forward to. Breako gets it in deep, dumps it in. 3 minutes left here in this second period. I'm less worried now, but I still would like a goal. Like going into the third tied would be cool. Oh, Wilson throws it on net. And it hit Heiskanen in front, but Saros had no idea where it was. Sam Bennett was about to kill a man. He gets it to Marchand at the line. Marchand up to Tom Harley. Puts it in front low, but Tom Wilson gets taken down in front. Yeah, Slovakia doesn't have that many NHL guys either. They have a mix as well. I feel like a lot of their defense core icing against Finland here with 2:18 left. A lot of their defense core is not in the NHL, in the bottom of their lineup. I'll get you the roster right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You nailed it. 7 guys on Team Slovakia in the NHL. And one of them doesn't really even play. Paula wins the draw, and Finland continues their dominance in the draw. Face-off dot. Shots are 21-10 now for Canada. They've certainly taken over here in the second period. Oh, McDavid with a nasty move. Backhand pass to McCall. Oh, I made such a nice move through the defenseman and passed it off. Oh, horrible turnover. Oh, but McDavid wins it back. McKinnon has it. Makes a nice move. Celebrini gets it in deep and not stopped by Saros around the net. Oh, McDavid puts it in front. That's stopped by Saros. He got back just in time. Whew. Suzuki coming in with a big hit. Stone trying to get it back to the point. He can't. That's stopped. Down to Marner below the goal line. Marner cycles it down to nobody. Nobody was there. Not necessarily Marner's fault. Nobody read the play. That is sent down the ice and iced again with 57 seconds left against Team Finland. Lone Star Bug says greeting from Texas. Shout out to you. Shout out to Texas. What a move by McDavid, man. He probably could have just shot that instead of backhand spinning passing it. I would love to see McDavid's ice time after this game. Craziness. $50 seconds left here. Out to the line and out. This, I don't think that's going to go for icing, is it? It is. Yep, icing again. Oh, boy. Another icing against Finland here. I think they got a change, though, from the last one. Maybe not, though, actually. I was half paying attention. I was looking at the chat, but it is a long change, so maybe not. Shots 22-10 for Canada. They're down 2-1 to Finland right now. 36 seconds left in the second period. In the semi-final. Culture Junkie, I know exactly who's going to score because I just said that he's not going to score. Just like Sam Reinhart a few minutes ago. He wears a number, and it's in the 90s. Whoa, Bennington's scary. Scary. No, I was not talking about Shea Theodore, but we'll see. What number does Shea Theodore wear? Why isn't Nuke... Who wears 14 on Canada? Is it Horvat? Is that why Suzuki's not wearing it? Interesting. That was a scary play by Bennington there. Holy smokes. Well, Keith, if he played like Doug Gilmour, I think he'd still be in Toronto. Lots of skill. Lots of skill. Rashawn wins this puck. 14 seconds. He falls. It's kept in, though. 9 seconds here. Oh, big hit by Tom Wilson behind the net. Another hit by Sam Bennett. Just to end the period. Let him know you're there. Period's done. 2-1. You're back in it with a nice goal from Sam Reinhart on a deflection from Cale Makar's point shot. Little scrimmage here. Well, it was 2-0. It's 2-1 now after 2. Canada is back in it. This is shaping up to be an interesting third. I mean, we've seen crazier. Canada now has 20 minutes to get a goal to tie it. You need 2 to win at this point. Should be an interesting... I will not forget that, Keith. I will ask you next time I see you. Victor's saying individual NHL stars don't make a hockey team. I think you could argue that for Team USA, Team Finland, Team Sweden as well. Roll call here. Where's everybody watching from? We got a lot of people here watching on Leafs Digest. Shout out to all of you. Sport's been unbelievable so far. Shout out to everybody watching on NHL Digest as well. Nick is wearing 10 for Bo Horvat. Yeah, that would make sense. Where's everybody watching from? We got a huge third period coming up here. The final score for this game is going to be 4-3 Canada. The final score will be 4-3 Canada. Oliver's saying he's from Woodstock, Ontario. Shout out to Woodstock, Ontario. Out west there. In Ontario, at least. Helena is watching from South Africa, and they are cheering for Finland. Shout out to you. Mitchell, Ontario. Stefan's watching from Mitchell, Ontario. Jeremy, it doesn't matter how they go in, what they look like. It just matters how many you have on the board. The score right now, as you can see, right here, it's 2-1. And it doesn't matter what they look like. Because Canada could score 2 of the worst goals you've ever seen in your life coming up here in the third. And if they won, one team's going to the gold medal and the other team's not. That's it. We will see how this game ends. Tyson, there's no Leaf trades yet. The Leafs have not made a trade in over 200 days. Even though they probably should have. I mean, with the way the season has gone, I would have liked to see a trade to just shake things up anyway. But, and it doesn't have to be a major trade. I don't even think any major trades are coming. I think they're going to sell off some pieces like McMahon, but I don't think like Matthews or Nylander are going anywhere. Especially in season. It's not happening. Justin's watching from Utah, USA. Watching from Finland. Go Finland. Watching from Rome, Georgia. Sorry. Go Finland, go. Canada's goal reminded me when I played Squirts and Mites. Total garbage. That's fine. As long as they go in. Actually, I think for as much... as bad as I was talking to... talking about Sam Reinhart, is actually a nice deflection. I will give him that. Literally 5 minutes before that goal, for anyone who's just tuning in now, I was like, Sam Reinhart sucks. I don't know why he's on this team. And that's how it goes. I think this is rage bait. Ian, I do agree. McDavid could have a moment here in the third period. That'd be nice. And to be honest, he hasn't scored yet or put up any points in this game, but he has been driving play. He's been making some plays. He looks dangerous. So, but you need to score results. Doesn't matter how they look. Doesn't matter how they go in. Put it off the glass and off the goalie's the back of his helmet for all I care. It's got to go in. But he has looked dangerous in this game. So, Lit Gaming saying that the script has been leaked. Culture Junkie saying shout out to the Mitchells from Mitchell, Ontario. Jeremy watching from Windsor. Trade freeze is still in effect. Yeah, till next week. I think GMs are talking though. I just don't know. Yeah, that goal and the Suzuki goal are nice. That's how they're gonna do it. I said it right before that goal too. I'm like, first of all, Reinhardt sucks. Second of all, they're gonna have to do. It's gonna be low to high, and you're gonna have to get bodies in front. Like that's what this game is turning into. And that's what that goal was. A little bit different, maybe not low to high. They're on the power play, but it squeaked out to the point to Kel McCarr. He shoots it. I thought he scored. I thought that went in clean, but it was a nice deflection. But I mean, they are, for the most part, dictating play in this game. Finland's been doing, since that second goal, a lot of just chipping and not even chasing, just chipping out. Actually, maybe McDavid did get an assist. Good call, Culture Junkie. That was a power play goal. You might be right. I think McDavid probably, I think he did get it out to the point, maybe? I think trade freeze is off on Monday. I think trades can happen again Monday. I believe. Arif is saying, come on, Canada. Got a big third period coming up here. I'm going to step out for just a minute, guys. I need to get some water because this has been a wild game. Another wild one, but obviously the Czechia one was pretty crazy. But we're gearing up for a crazy finish. So I'm going to leave you guys with Casey to talk about Team Canada and what happened in the last game. Not only the last game, but you know, the entire Olympic tournament thus far. So take a listen into Casey. I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab some water. We'll be back for the third period. Just hang out, relax, chat amongst yourselves for a little bit. I'll be back in a few minutes.
This is terrifying as Team Canada and Team Finland meet in the semi-final game at the 2026 Milan Olympic Games, and the winner goes to the gold medal game. The loser goes to the bronze medal game. This is a very high stakes game. We're going to break down everything on both sides of it coming up on this episode of NHL Digest. But before we dive into everything here today, we just want to say we're on the road for 19,000 subscribers here on the channel. So if you're new here, you want to stay up to date on everything hockey, we're your home for it. So make sure you're down below and hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. But this is big. A big game between Team Finland and Team Canada. Both teams coming from comeback wins in their quarterfinal games. Canada against Czechia in a very dicey one with a lot of questions in the air about the refereeing, and Finland coming back from down 2-0 against Switzerland to winning in overtime to get them into the semifinals. Both teams have the momentum on their side right now. This is going to be a clash. It's always fun to see these top nations go up head-to-head. Both teams have all NHLers on their team. We're going to dive into everything Finland, but first, we got to talk about Canada and talk about the big thing in the room today, which is Sidney Crosby. Is he injured? Will he be playing in the semifinal? We have an update from Pierre LeBrun. This is what he had to say. He says, John Cooper is emphatic that Team Canada hasn't ruled out Sidney Crosby. He says it's a day-to-day situation. If Crosby doesn't play Friday, Team Canada has to put the C onto another player, which obviously looks like it will be McDavid at that point. He says Cooper wouldn't go there with us, but because he's not ruling Sidney Crosby out. So it's looking like Sidney Crosby is going to want to play in this game, and I mean, that's no surprise that we all thought that Sidney Crosby would be playing in this game. I mean, the injury did look bad. He kind of got sandwiched along the boards and then got pushed down to the ground, and he just went off. He was lumbering on the bench. It looked really bad, but who knows, with the right physiotherapy that Team Canada has and the right doctors and staff to get him back in order for this game, I think anything short of a broken bone is going to keep Sidney Crosby out of this game. So I think we do see him tomorrow in this semifinal game. Like I said, it's going to have to take a lot to leave Sidney Crosby out of this game. Potentially could be his last Olympics. So he's going to want to be in this game, want to be competing, wanting to get Canada to this gold medal game. There's no doubt about it. So hopefully we will get an update on that very soon. But right now, he's not ruled out. It is a day-to-day situation, which I think is a bright thing for Team Canada. But we got to talk about how Canada has been playing. Celebrini has just been absolutely dominating this tournament as a 19-year-old. He just passed tied Jerome McGinley's most goals by a Canadian in the NHL era for the Olympics at 5 goals. Like I said, this guy is only 19 years old. He's been phenomenal this whole tournament, not just only being over a goal per game right now for Celebrini at a best-on-best tournament, which is crazy to think. He's also beaten Jonathan Toews' record of eight points in the last Olympics in 2014. And we all thought that Connor McDavid beating that was a feat in itself, but we're seeing Macklin Celebrini do this at just 19 years old. We can't emphasize that enough. He is still a teenager and is doing some insane things in this tournament, and even just in this season, NHL season in general. This guy has just been up there. He's been a bright spot in every game. Last game, he did have a goal and 2 assists in that semifinal. So this guy, he's been putting the team on his back just like McDavid in times of need, and he's been creating chances, and it's just great to see Macklin Celebrini, get picked for this team, which a lot of people wanted to see. It was kind of a question in the air if he would get picked or not. And now it's proving that they did make the right decision by bringing this guy, because he's been one of the best players on a team with some stacked talent. I mean, looking at the leaders in this tournament so far, we'll bring it up a little bit bigger for you guys. Connor McDavid, like I said, he holds that record now, past Jonathan Toews with 11 points, 2 goals, 9 assists. Then Macklin Celebrini right behind him with 9 points, 5 goals, 4 assists. Then Nathan MacKinnon, who has had a great tournament. He seems his speed and his shot has just been so good in this tournament. 3 goals, 3 assists for 6 points. The big question mark, Sidney Crosby, that we just talked about, who is still day-to-day, looking like he may start in this semifinal game, ties Nate Mack, both the boys from the same area in Nova Scotia. 6 points, two goals, 4 assists. And then Mitch Marner with the big overtime winner to send Canada to the semifinals. He does come 5th in terms of scoring. And then along down the list, we have Mark Stone, the best defenseman. Tied for the best defenseman is Thomas Harley, Cale Makar. Cale Makar has just looked phenomenal in this tournament. Same with Thomas Harley. They're dancing the blue line, making the magic happen back there, and it's really leading to some success for this Team Canada team. Tom Wilson, 29 penalty minutes. Yeah, you're seeing that right. This guy has just been a force in this tournament, has really added a much needed physical spark. I mean, we're seeing everybody throwing big hits, even Connor McDavid in this tournament, but he does have a goal and 2 assists himself. And then Bo Horvat, New York Islander, does have 2 goals as well in this tournament. That's who's leading right now for Team Canada. The team is looking really good. Logan Thompson leading in save percentage. In that one start, he did have a 960 save percentage. A lot of people, big question marks around Binnington going into this semifinal matchup. You know, he kind of looked a bit shaky in that Czechia game at the start, but then settled in and really found his composure, and he really kept this Team Canada team in it late in the game, and I do think that we will see Cooper go back to Binnington in this semifinal game. I mean, he hasn't put up bad stats. He has 3 wins, a .922 save percentage. I know a lot of people are going to be calling for Logan Thompson to be put in the cage, but it looks like we're going to go back to Binner here in this semifinal if I had to put some money on it. But looking at this Team Canada lineup, I mean, it is absolutely filthy. I mean, with Crosby out, if he does stay out, it means Sam Bennett will draw back in. It'll be interesting to see how the lines shape up. I say Jarvis will get tossed in a line here, and Bennett will be the extra forward like we've seen earlier in this tournament. So hopefully that doesn't come to it, but hopefully we do get to see this Team Canada team, you know, take the momentum that they got from tying the game, going to overtime, winning it in overtime with a beautiful backhand from Mitch Marner. Hopefully they can carry that forward. But like I said, when you look at this lineup on paper, it is the best lineup in the entire tournament in my opinion. So it's going to be a tough feat for Team Finland, but it's time to switch gears because they've been on a little bit of a roll themselves. They're on a 3-game win streak, only 1 loss in this tournament coming on day 1 against Slovakia. Since then, they've beaten Sweden 4-1, which is a big upset for Finland. A big rivalry as well between those nations. Then going out, beating Italy 11-0, and then, like I said, making that comeback yesterday in the quarterfinal, down 2-0, winning it 3-2 in overtime, and it's all been on the back of, Arturi Lehkonen. I mean, this guy has been Mr. Clutch for Finland in the past. I mean, look, just in his NHL career, he won the Eastern Conference overtime winner to send Montreal to the Cup final back in 2021. Then he scored the overtime winner in the Western Conference final in 2022 to send Colorado to the Cup final. Then he was the 2022 Stanley Cup final winning goal as well. And then he scores the overtime winner for Finland, sending them into the semifinals. So this guy's just been clutch for this team. I know when you think of Finland, you think of guys like Rantanen and Barkov, who is, unfortunately not in this tournament due to injury. But Arturi Lehkonen has been silently becoming one of these great Finnish players over the last little while. And looking at this Team Finland lineup, we're going to bring it up a little bit bigger for you guys, just in case maybe you're not familiar with this Team Finland team so far this tournament. They've been running Hintz, Rantanen, Granlund as their top line. Granlund, it has been phenomenal playmaker in this tournament for this team as well. Then your second line, you got Lehkonen, Aho, Teravainen, Luostarinen, Lundell, Kakko, Tolvanen, Halla, Armia. This team has some very solid NHL talent on it. If you're a Canada fan or Team Canada in general, you don't want to overlook this lineup because they could easily upset you in this semifinal game. Their defense is terrifying with Lendell, Heiskanen, Mikkola, Ristolainen, Mata, Montepello, a lot of big guys back there, and obviously the big guy in the cage in UC Saros, who has just been exceptional in this tournament. They're going to bring up his numbers for you guys here now, just make it a little bit bigger for you guys. He has a .938 save percentage in 4 starts, 3 wins, 1 loss, obviously coming in that first game against Slovakia, but he has a shutout in this tournament against that Italy team when they won 11-0. So he's coming off, a hot game, winning in overtime. This whole lineup is Lehkonen is going to be a guy to keep your eye on if you are a Team Canada fan, because this guy's going to be fired up that he sent his team to the semifinals. Like I said, right now he's tied with Rantanen, leading the team. 5 points each, 2 goals, 3 assists for Lehkonen, 1 goal, 4 assists for Rantanen. But then Sebastian Aho, Yoel Armia, Kaapo Kakko, Luostarinen, all tied there in the 3rd spot at 4 points apiece. Mikael Granlund, like I said.
All right, thank you to Casey for his thoughts on what's happening with Team Canada and the Olympic tournament so far. But we are back. We are seconds away from puck drop for this 3rd period. It's going to be a crazy 3rd period. We need a goal here. 2-1 Finland. I do want to get to some shout outs quickly, which we will get to in just a second, but we are headed into the 3rd period here. Trailing by just a goal heading into this period. I do want to get to some shout outs here from NHL Digest. John says he's skipping school for this. Let's go. Can I get a shout out? Yes, John. Shout out to you. I hope you still get your homework done, sir. Angela and shouting out to Finland. They are watching from South Africa. That's over on NHL Digest. Simulcasting right now on both channels. Shout out to everybody who's watching on both. Everybody over on Leafs Digest right now. A lot of people hoping that Finland wins. We just need a goal. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Don't matter how it goes in. Just need 1 to tie, 2 to win. At this point right now. Canada for the win. In all seriousness, Hagel is due from Culture Junkie. Yes. Yes, he is. He has not been very noticeable tonight, actually, to be honest. We're underway again in this third period. Just catching up here with everything that's been going on. Stefan saying, let's go Canada. A lot of Finnish representation here in the chat. Looks kind of messed up in the chat on screen, but those are Finnish flags emojis. Shots 22-11 for Canada to start this period. 50 seconds into this period. Suzuki giving chase. Suzuki, Marner, and Stone. They're keeping this third line together. Haven't done much in this game. Taves shoots from the point. That's blocked in front by Mikko Nikola. Rupe hints. Granlund shoots. That's knocked off of Devon Taves' leg. You know. Puck battle here behind the net. Finland comes out with it. Granlund wins that one. Heiskanen gets it down low, and Makar will get it up the wall to Mark Stone, who loses the puck battle. Suzuki gets that off the boards into center. Stone is giving chase, but they're all going to peel off for a chase. Change. There's a lot going on. Yokoharu gets that into the zone, is deflected in. 2-on-1. McDavid and Celebrini. Sorry, 2-on-2. Celebrini was trying to get it to McKinnon, but it was a tight play. They kind of ruined that. Didn't get anything out of that. That kind of stinks. 3-on-2 the other way. Lehkonen just missed the glove side on Binnington. McDavid to Shea Theodore. McDavid with a big hit. As soon as he passed off there. McKinnon with a nice move at center. He's streaking in. He loses the puck, but he's going to fight for it back. Armia gets it out to center, and Granlund's giving chase now. Finland looks like they're going to double shift a lot here. Nice play by McDavid to win that puck battle on the boards. Harley has it. He gets it up to Celebrini. Celebrini to center. He flips it in. They're giving chase and a change. Second line's out there now. Second line, which is now Brandon Hagel, Seth Jarvis, and Bo Horvat, because McKinnon is taking shifts on the top line now. Ooh, that's given away at center. Finland's coming back the other way. Put in front, but a nice play by Devon Taves to get that to the corner. Oh boy. Actually, I don't think Canada's lost in a semifinal. Well, since 2006, I guess. Horvat to center. I have to be honest, man. There's been a couple disappointments on this team for me, and I think Horvat's one of them. Makar has it in the zone. Gets it down deep. Hagel wins that. He gets to the front of the net. It's sitting right there. Why is Travis Sanheim that deep? Issa Lundell with a nice play to get it in deep to the Canadian zone. And here we go. We got Mark Stone chips it in the zone. He gives chase. Here he goes. Kept in by Doughty. Shot from the point by Shea Theodore. It's behind the net. Here comes Stone. He wins that puck battle. Mitch Marner has it. He's dancing around. He has it still. He kicks it to Stone. Stone has it. He's curling at the line. He protects it. He gets it to Shea Theodore, who stutter steps, shoots it. It's blocked. It's kept in by Shea Theodore, though, at the line. Now it's flipped out to center by Finland. Canada's pushing here. A lot of just surviving and chipping out for Finland here. Canada's pushing. Here comes McDavid in the zone. He shoots. That's blocked. Oh, nice give and go. McDavid and Celebrini, and UC Saros makes the save. Nice shot by Macklin Celebrini. This is the 7th shot on goal for Team Canada this period. Boy. They are mixing up the lines. Honestly, it's fine. Like, McKinnon on that top line is a must at this point. They are driving play. Makar shoots it from the point. That's blocked again. Surviving, blocking, chipping out the center, changing. It's Finland's doing right now. Canada's pushing the pace. They need a goal. This game will open back up again because Finland's going to, if they tie it, because Finland's going to need a goal. Here we go. McKinnon in front. Oh, man. Why would you pass that? Shoot that. That gets past McDavid at the line and goes down the length of the ice. Thomas Harley's back behind the Canadian goal to collect it. They're pushing, guys. They're pushing. Here we go. Oh, nice play to Marchand, but he can't corral it, man. Uh-oh. Oh, no, there's a breakaway for Lundell. Stopped by Binnington. Holy smokes. Here comes Tom Wilson the other way. He's coming with speed. Marchand gets it to the front of the net. Deflected wide. Here comes Finland back the other way. It's a 2-on-2. It's a 1-on-3 now. Canada's got reinforcements back. Here's the puck on Travis Sanheim's stick. It's to Marchand. Marchand gets it in deep. He gives it away. Turned over at the line. Big hit by Tom Wilson. Sends his man flying. Here comes Brandon Hagel in the zone. He's streaking in. Trying to drive to the net. Gets a backhand in on goal. And it's stopped by UC Saros. 13:34 remaining in this third period. Nice stop by Binnington, but boy, this is getting tight. Helena, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it. Adam saying we need a McDavid goal. Lemmy saying let's go Canada. That's over on NHL Digest. Thank you guys for tuning in on both channels here. It's been awesome to see the support. Also, just want to say if any of you donate or are members to the channel, if you become a member or donate any type of super chat, we will have perks during the gold medal game. I'm just going to tease it now. We will have some perks and some fun stuff for you guys, especially on Leafs Digest, coming up during the gold medal game. And not only that, in the future as well. We have a lot of fun stuff coming that's probably only going to be available to members. So I'm just going to throw it out there. There's a lot of people who are members, and your support is unbelievable. It doesn't go without being noticed. That is for sure. There's a lot of the same names in there that we've seen for years at this point. And a lot of new members as well. So thank you for your support. But any members, any super chats, anything like that, there's a lot coming during the gold medal game. So stay tuned for that. And of course, the rest of the season on Leafs, on NHL Digest as well. A lot of big things planned the rest of the season for NHL Digest. So if you're not subscribed yet, if you're new over there, hit that subscribe button. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go Canada. Let's get a goal here. All right. Here we go. Puck is down. Kept in by the Makar at the line. That first line's out there again. It's out to the point to Devon Taves over to Cale Makar. He's walking the line. Gets it in front. That's deflected in front. We got a 3-on-2 going the other way for Finland. Nope, McDavid's back. Nice play. I'm getting stressed. I got 13 minutes left here. Not a good play. Finland is defending quite well, blocking a lot of shots. Celebrini gets that off the wall into the line, but it's kept in by Heiskanen. And thrown back in the corner. Taves around to Sanheim. Hagel to center. He chips it in. He's going to give chase now. Here he comes. Big hit. Nope. Horvat with Hagel, and Jarvis is joining them. Shot from the line from Shea Theodore. That's deflected just wide. A lot of deflections, a lot of blocks. Finland's doing everything they can to just keep it away from the net. Keep spamming Go Canada in the chat. Keep spamming. At the line, it's down deep again. I'd like to see some more shots towards the goal if possible. Oh, nice little give and go play. Keep that alive. Theodore gets it towards the net, but nobody was really in front of the net. Hegel's on the side of the net. 11:57 left. Shots 25-12 for Canada. Finland up 2-1. And there is just under 12 minutes left here in this third period. I'm not giving up hope, that is for sure. I mean, it was tighter last game. It was way tighter. It looked way worse. However, not an ideal spot. Let's go here. You need 2 goals to win, too. Suzuki, Stone, Marner on the ice. Marner gets taken down. No call. Saros stops the puck behind the net. Canada regroups. Thomas Harley behind their own net. He breaks it out to center. Nice play by Suzuki to Marner. One-timer stopped by Saros. Ooh, Marner loses the puck in the center ice. Ooh, Aho almost gets that goal. Or gets a good chance, I should say. This line probably needs a change. Here comes Harley to center. Here comes Marner. Marner taking his time. He throws it around. Suzuki grabs it on the half wall. Marner's in there battling. Oh! Oh, one-timer by Devon Taves. Here we go. Harley's got some room. He shoots. A lot of traffic in front. There's a lot of clutching and grabbing going on by Finland, too. No calls here. Finland shoots it down the length of the ice. This is going to go for icing. 10:44 remaining. Icing on Finland. Good momentum shift there. That was a good shift. Crowd's into it now. Crowd is into it now. That was a great shot by Devon Taves, but nobody's in front. It came out to him loose on the right side. Canada wins the draw. Guess who's out there for Canada? It's that top line. McDavid, Celebrini. Excuse me, and McKinnon. Celebrini has the puck on the line. He gets it to McKinnon. McKinnon, cross ice. I don't like that. Oh, nice play by Macklin, and he just misses the net. Huge hit by, I think, McDavid. Heiskanen's cruising in. He shoots it towards the net. Nice stop by Binnington. He shoots that to the corner. Makar has it. He curls it back. Binnington stops it. McDavid skating out from his own zone now. He gets it to Brad Marchand. Marchand with a nice move. He gets it towards the net. It's in front of the net. Oh my God. And Saros makes a save. That was a nice little rush from Brad Marchand. Does a great job of putting it in players' feet. Sweeping their stick out from under them and going right past them. Man, he gets it to the front of the net. He almost sweeps it in there. McDavid with him. This is tight. We go to a commercial break. There's just under 10 minutes left here in the third. Canada is getting their chances. Patrick on NHL Digest is saying push it to OT. Patrick, you're on NHL Digest, not Leafs. That's new. Life City says doesn't look good. Let's go Canada. I want a USA Canada final from Rusty. I think we all are kind of rooting for that. That would be awesome. Let's go Canada from Woodstock. That's from Oliver. Let's go Canada from Canada. Are there more? This is from Rusty. Are there more Canadian fans or Finland fans? Definitely more Canadian fans in here right now. Nuclear line. Is that top line? That is for sure. I still think Canada can win this game, but it's getting tight here. It's getting tight here. We saw crazier last game. We saw there was under 3 minutes left when they tied that game. Under 3 minutes. Ten minutes left here in the third. Canada pushing the pace. Woo. Woo. Joshua, let's go Canada from Morrisburg, Ontario, Canada. Sam Bennett and that fourth line's out there to start. Draw to the left of UC Saros. Yeah, you don't have to make an account to watch live. Fourth line's out there. Wilson's in a prime shooting position. One back to the line. Shea Theodore has it. Sanheim shoots. Oh, it's scrummed to the corner. Wilson at the point. Shoot it, bruh. He shoots. It's blocked. Shea Theodore has it. Wilson has it. Wilson gets it towards the net. Sanheim has it. One-timer by Shea Theodore. Scores! Shea Theodore ties the game. 2-2. Let's go. Let's go. Puck comes back to the point. Back to Shea Theodore. He ties the game. 2-2. Let's go. Nah, that can't be goalie interference. No way. They're talking about goalie interference right now. There's no way. He has more than enough time to get up, make that save. No way. No way. I refuse. I refuse. "31 shots to 14. Shea Theodore ties the game. Canada is back in it. Not even back in it. Tie game. They've done it again. They have done it again. And here we go. Guess who's back on the ice? Celebrini, Macklin, McDavid, McKinnon. The MMM line. Travis Sanheim was screening the goalie on that play. Oh my god, Celebrini just almost found McDavid alone in the slot and it skipped over his stick. Here we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. Canada is out shooting Finland double. More than double. Crowd is definitely back into it. I think this is going to be icing against Canada. Suzuki definitely would have beat him there for that icing. I don't know. These are like hybrid rules. Here's the thing about this game now. Canada's been pushing. Finland's only been defending. If Finland wants to win now, they have to open it up, which could favor Canada. That's a great play by Sanheim to keep that alive in the middle. He pushes it back to the point, kicks it over to Shea Theodore, and I mean... Fourth line out there for that one. Let's go. Fired up on that goal. Let's go. That's kicked around by Suzuki to nobody, unfortunately. Back to the point. Yoki Haru to... Oh, that's blocked. Big battle in front. There's no puck there. Gets out. Suzuki's giving chase. It's at center. Nice hit by Suzuki. Third line's back out there now. Makar regrouping in his own zone. Here we go. It's going over on NHL Digest here. Great comeback by the Bruins. 8:08 left here in the third. Tie game, 2-2. 31 shots, 14 for Canada. Rusty, you called it right there. You said never say never. It's never over. Bang, bang. 2-2. Let's go. Well done, Canada. Next goal goes to Finland. I don't think so, Helena. I think it goes to Canada. We know the script. 3-2 Canada final. 3-2 Canada final. Let's go, Canada. I love how many Canadian flags there are in the Leafs Digest chat. Let's go. We want more. Let's go. This is awesome. Shout out to everybody for cheering for Finland as well. Appreciate you guys tuning in. That is way offside, dude. How do you not call that? That is way offside. He was like at the hash marks. Tell me that's icing now. Icing against Canada. That's crazy. That is crazy. Saros has played a very good game. Shea Theodore, that's right. He broke. I forgot about that. He broke his wrist in the Four Nations. I forgot about that. Gets his moment here in the Olympics. Semi-final. This is tight. Puck is down. Finland wins the draw again. That is blocked right in front of Binnington. Canada is definitely the better team, but obviously that doesn't matter at this point. Let's keep it. You can spam a little bit, but let's keep it chill. You know, let's. Everyone else wants to get a word in. You know, if we score again, let's spam. Let's spam. Canada has Finland right where they want them. Like, you can win this game in regulation. You have them. Like, do not let this get to 3-on-3. They are dictating. They have been dictating play for a long time. And Finland's done nothing but, oh, it's right in front of Celebrini, just misses. This line has been generating a lot of chances. You have them right where you want them. For the last half of the game, they've been chipping out to center. They've been blocking shots, surviving, and chipping out to center. If you can take advantage here, continue to create chances, and stick to your game plan, you get one goal here. It's done. It's a nice play by McDavid to chip it. Ever so slightly deflected to the slot there for Celebrini. David loses that draw again. This has been a story tonight. Czechia won a lot of faceoffs as well. I just feel like I would like to see the numbers here because I feel like this is way worse. Oh, big save by Binnington! Big game, Binnington. Like, prime opportunity in the slot, man. I don't want to hear anything about this guy's save percentage. He comes up with big saves in timely moments. It's hard to play behind a team like this. Oh, McDavid gets closed out by Ristolainen. Pretty tough. Oh! Celebrini! Just misses the net. Just misses the net again. Celebrini is getting prime opportunities in the slot, man. Is he going to be the hero? Is the teenager going to be the hero? McDavid dumps it in. He gives chase. Here he goes. He's peeling off. Celebrini just smashed the stick on the boards because he missed that. Tom Wilson is lying on Mikko Rantanen right now at the line, and I think it's called offside. Oh, it's a big save by Binnington with the blocker. Holy smokes. Let's go. Let's go, Canada. Let's go, man. Let's go. This is crazy. The line that tied it up is back on the ice in the offensive zone. Fourth line's out there. Bennett, Wilson, Marchand. It's out to center. Dumped in by Finland into the Canadian zone. Here comes Theodore to Wilson. Wilson gets it up the boards. Here we go. Sam Bennett. He protects it. He gets it to Marchand, who loses the puck. Oh, boy. Sanheim flips that way up and into the zone. And it's flipped into the Finnish bench. 5:35 remaining here in this third period. Shea Theodore ties the game for Canada. And all the parents explode in celebration. Stefan, I could go for some poutine right now, actually. Don't put these thoughts in my head. I might, you know, it is lunchtime. It's just, you know, after lunchtime. We've been live since 10:30, folks. Watching this game. Support's been unbelievable on both channels. We are live on Leafs Digest. We're also live on NHL Digest. Let's go Canada from Lisa on NHL Digest. Hockey Edits saying go USA. Close it out, Canada. Go Finland from Landon. Oliver says let's go Canada. Under 5.5, under 5.5, excuse me. A lot of people are betting the under. Canada flags from Oliver. Big save by Binner. That's over on NHL Hat Trick. And then, of course, here on Leafs. Stefan asking about the poutine. I thought the game was over and we lost. No, sir. No, sir. Yeah, I don't think they're calling anything. I think they're just going to let them play the rest of the game. I don't think there's... I mean, the only power play I think that would come here is a delay of game. Penalty. It's the only thing that's coming here. Watching from Madeira. Go Canada. The team can win in regulation easily. Shout out to you, Madeira, man. Portugal represent. The Azores. Let's go Canada. Let's go Finland from Sweden. Interesting. Face off to the left of UC Saros. Guess who's on the ice? Guess who's taking the face off? Nathan McKinnon. He wins the draw. Back to the point. Bang. Slap shot from Cale Makar. That's stopped by UC Saros. 5:28 left here in the third period. Shots are now 32-15. Canada's out shooting them double. Here we go. If this game does go to overtime, by the way, guys. Oh, Devontae's almost deflected that. If this game does go to overtime, it will be 3-on-3 in overtime for 10 minutes. I believe only the gold medal game would be continuous 3-on-3 OT. Or a medal game. Bronze might be the same. Would be continuous 3-on-3 overtime. And yes, that's right. Overtime would be 3-on-3 in the gold medal game. Which I don't like. Binner throws that around the boards. It's kept alive. McKinnon's going to scoop that to Makar. Makar gets it up. Through center to Celebrini. Celebrini curls. He gets it down low for Seth Jarvis. He's going to go off for a change. Sorry, that's Nate McKinnon. Canada's pushing the pace here, man. This would be awesome if they could score here in regulation. Don't let this go to chance in 3-on-3. Celebrini gets it down low to Tom Harley. Stone has it on the boards. Parayko has it down to Stone. Stone cutting to the middle. Stone has it. He gets it to Marner. Through the middle. Marner shoots. What a save by Saros. Somebody's taken down in front. It was Suzuki. Trying to get that rebound. He's taken down. No call. 4 minutes left here. Canada regroups. Here comes Tom Harley. He gets it to... Tom Harley is a great puck moving defenseman, man. That's a tough play. Let's get back here. Stone's back. Finland tries to get that in. It goes off of the Canadian on the bench. We got exactly 4 minutes left here in the third. I am stressing. How's everyone feel? Where's everyone watching from? How's everyone feeling right now? We got a ton of viewers here on both channels. We're simulcasting on Leafs and NHL Digest. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We keep you up to date with everything going on around the NHL. Not just the NHL, but the Leafs as well on Leafs Digest. Even if you hate the Leafs, I see you guys in the comments. You love to hate on the Leafs and watch content anyway. So appreciate that. And if you haven't yet, If you haven't donated, if you haven't, become a member or anything like that, we got a lot of perks coming up on Sunday for the gold medal game for members of either channel. Not only that, but in the future as well. A lot of big things planned on NHL Digest and Leafs Digest. We're back underway here. Play is kicked back out to center. And shot out of play by Finland. This should come out. 3:47 left. 33-15 are the shots. Kayla's watching from all the way in Pakistan. Watching from Canada. Watching from Slovakia. That's Michael. Go Canada from Caleb. Super competitive tournament so far. It is. Competition's up. Canadian and Scotland. Shout out to you. Thank you for tuning in. Watching from America on NHL Digest. Go Wings from Austin. Brazil from Michael. Go Habs Go from Intellivision. Lisa saying Go Habs Go. .339, big save by Bennington there. Side of the net. They have played well. Things can go wrong. Finland is a good team. Finland is a good team. There's a lot of good teams. Czechia was a good team. Sweden's, went home already. They're a good team. The tournament, that's how she goes. Anything can happen on any given night. Messier looks stressed. I am right there with you, brother. Go Canada, go from Mississippi. Thank you, Reality. Thank you for checking in. Buenos Aires. Alves. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry. Argentina, I believe, right? From Toronto. Whoa, they just called offside, and that was not offside at the line. That's egregious. That was not offside. So, the reason that's not offside is because, also not an NHL linesman, by the way, that made that call. The reason that's not offside is because the Finnish player touches it. He puts it back into his own zone. That's not offside. This game's going to get tight, man. I mean, it already is, but you know what I mean. This is... Woohoo! Hagel. Sorry, Sam Bennett. Bennett gets it in front, and Saros stops it. Gets a little bit of a bump there. To the net. The faceoff should come to the right of UC Saros here. I wonder who's coming on the ice. These boys know what their role is. Marchand, this fourth line, they know what their role is. Get in deep, create some plays, use your speed, get it to the net. Try to get a faceoff. Macaronio, it is a choice, but you don't want to save some of the guys. You don't want to run them into the ground before the last minute. $200 on Canada money line. Oh my god. I am nervous. This is fun, isn't it? Let's go Canada from Saskatchewan. Finland wins the draw again. Canada's first line's out there again with Makar and Taves. That's kept alive for Celebrini. McDavid tries to beat... Mikala is so much bigger than everyone else. Makar has it at the line. Finland is defending very well. I will give them credit there. Celebrini has it. He curls to the front. He gets it into McKinnon. What a save by Saros. Oh my god. High stick! High stick! Power play coming for Canada. McKinnon gets high sticked in the corner. Canada's going to the power play with 2:35 left in this period. Oh my goodness. I did not expect there to be any calls. I honestly thought they would let something like this go. I thought it was only going to be puck over the glass. They called it. That's a great play by Celebrini to get that into McKinnon, and a great save by UC Saros. This is it. You got to win the game here. Saros makes that save with the knob of his stick on the backhand. And then McKinnon gets high sticked in the corner by, was it Mikola? It was. A loose stick. He gets hit in the face. That's a late call, too, that the ref made. This is going to spark some controversy. This is going to spark some controversy. This is it. You have to win the game here. You have to win the game. McKinnon on the draw. He wins the draw. McDavid to Reinhardt shoots. Stopped by Saros. It's still loose. It's behind the net. Oh my God. UC Saros has 35 saves on the game. It's back to the point. Makar gets it on the half wall to McKinnon. McKinnon shoots. It's blocked. I'm going to lose my voice today. McKinnon has it on the half wall. He gets a cross ice. Cross ice to Makar shoots. Blocked. It's behind the net. McKinnon's going to keep that alive. McDavid's coming in to help. Celebrini in the corner. He wins the puck to McKinnon. There's 2 minutes left here in this period. They have a 2-minute warning in the Olympics for some reason. Get somebody in front of the net, maybe. Oh, McDavid with a nice move to the outside. McKinnon shoots it to the moon. To the moon. The Martians have to go get this puck. .130 left in the period. 55 seconds left on the power play. McDavid gets it in. Celebrini. Kicks it back to the point. Makar. To McKinnon. Back to the point to Makar. McDavid has space. He cuts to the middle. Oh my God. Celebrini has it on the side of the net. I froze there. That was crazy. McKinnon has it on the half wall. Again. On the dot. He's trying to get it to the front of the net. It won't go. Makar steps in. He has room. One-timer. Stopped by Saros on the side of the net. By McDavid. McDavid to the point. 1 minute left here. 14 seconds on the power play in the slot. McKinnon can't catch it. 2 Finnish players getting him there. It's kept alive. It's thrown to the front. McDavid. One-timer. McKinnon scores! Scores with 35 seconds left. Nathan McKinnon. 3-2 Canada. With 35 seconds left. Nathan McKinnon looks like he's won the game for Canada and sends them to the gold medal game. Shots are 39-16. Incredible final minute. Incredible. Incredible. Finland is calling a timeout. It banks off of Saros' foot and in. McKinnon has seemingly won the game for Canada. That is not, I don't believe that was a power play goal. Or it might have been the last second. Finland is challenging for offside. Finland is challenging for offside on the McDavid entry. I don't know. He's right in the line. He's not in the zone, is he? From what I saw. I thought, like, maybe it could have been offside in the moment, but I was like, they didn't call it, so. Where's the puck? Oh, no. They don't have possession of the puck, though. Oh, no. This might be offside. I think this is offside. Wait. The puck's on the line, though. Oh, my God. I'm not even going to speculate. I mean, like the puck, Celebrini's heel is down. His foot is down, and it's on the line still. Oh my God, I think that could be onside. Whoa. Who's making this call? Oh, this is onside. This is onside. Wait. Here comes the call. That last look to me is onside. This determines the gold medal game right here almost. No offside. 3-2. It's a good goal. Fractions. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is like his skate was so... That's crazy. That's great. But to call back a goal like that, I just want to say this. With the new reviews, to call back a goal like that happens 40 seconds later off of a completely different play is crazy. Is crazy. We got 35 seconds here. 35 seconds here. Oh, Finland gets a penalty here, right? Finland is on the penalty kill. I forgot about that. Okay, puck is down. 35 seconds here. If Canada can hold on. They're on the power play, Canada here, because a delay of game call goes for losing the challenge. 23 seconds left here. McKinnon scores to seemingly send Canada to the gold medal game on Sunday. Hits somebody on the bench. The management brass goes crazy. Everybody's celebrating. That is a moment. That is a Canadian heritage moment. Frame it. Frame it. No Selly from Nate Dogg either. You know that guy is dog tired. He's played almost the whole game. I would love to see what his time on ice is. What a dog. I would imagine, it depends where this face-off is coming, Zombie. I would imagine that the net is empty. We got almost 1,000 people in here watching right now on Leafs Digest, and we got over 600 watching on NHL Digest. Thank you so much, everybody. Everybody's freaking out in both chats right now. I can't get to every comment, but I appreciate every single one of you watching right now. Thank you so much. Well, I'll let you know where I'll be Sunday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Right here again, live at 8 a.m. Eastern. We will be live, Mark Pye and I, to watch the gold medal game. And there's 20 seconds left to determine if Canada will be in that game. And we will find out later this afternoon if Slovakia or the United States of America are joining them. Clock was almost down. There's actually 20 seconds left here. Sorry, guys. Canada's on the power play. Finland's net is empty. It's 5-on-5. Draw scrummed. It's off to the line. McDavid's trying to get it out. It's to the line. It's out. It's out. There's 10 seconds left. It's down the length of the ice. Less than 10 seconds. Oh my God, there's a rush here. 2 seconds. Backhand. Stop by Binnington. The game is over. Did they blow the whistle there at the end? Hold on, hold on. They're putting time back on the clock. Binnington gloved it. They blew the whistle. They blew the whistle. He tried to throw it to the corner, though. There was less than a second left. There was less than a second left. Oh, my God. Can we end this game? This is like the Raptors when they won the championship. You got to put time back on the clock. A country would like to celebrate, please. He was trying to throw it out. He threw it out. That's a quick whistle, dude. That is a quick whistle. What is happening here? What is happening? Well, Finland, if this does hold up here, Finland will play in the bronze medal game tomorrow. They can come home with a bronze medal. This is sickening how this game is developed. I mean, 39 shots to 17. 1.3 left on the clock. Got 1 second left in this game. I believe McDavid's taking this draw. No, this might be Bennett actually taking this draw. Excuse me. It is Bennett. Bennett scrums it. He wins it. Canada is going to the gold medal game on Sunday. Your final score, 3-2 Canada. They did it again. They did it again. They came back and won. You are never out of it if you are Team Canada. You are never out of it. The haters are mad. Bring on whoever it is later. Bring on whoever it is later. We got a date in the gold medal game. Bang, bang. That's what we do. That's what we do. Final score from Italy, 3-2 Canada. And Canada is going to the gold medal game Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Eastern. Now, later today, Slovakia will play the United States of America to see who will join them. And get some predictions in the chat. Let's start spamming those. Canada wins on the craziest, one of the craziest finishes of all time. The power play is crazy. I didn't think they were going to call any penalties unless it was a puck over the glass. Delay of game. Right after that, McKinnon seemingly wins the game. There's an offside review where Macklin Celebrini's onside by a hair. By a hair, he's onside. Canada wins. I love how whenever Canada wins, it's like the refs are paid off. Like, do you guys not have anything better than that? Like, there's no better chirp than that. Oh, the refs. We're not looking at the refs, bro. We're going to the gold medal game. I'm talking to you about the refs, man. About the refs. Czechia scored a goal with 7-8 guys on the ice. Their whole team was on the ice when they scored that goal to take the lead. And Canada still tied the game, and they still won that game. Talk to me about the refs. Rise above. Rise above. That's the Canadian way. Big win. Big win. Talk to me about the refs. Can't believe that's a narrative right now. That's so ridiculous. Big. That's huge. That's huge. But thank you. I do want to take a moment. Besides all that, I had a moment there to, I feel good. I feel good. Canada won, right? I do want to take a moment. I appreciate and I am very grateful for every single one of you who has tuned into this stream, whether on Leafs Digest or NHL Digest, whether you're Finnish or not, whether you're Canadian or not, wherever you're tuning in from. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tuning into this stream. Good banter, good back and forth, good discussions the entire time we were live today. And guess what? We're going to be live again on Sunday morning. We might even be live, I'll tease it, tomorrow for the bronze medal game, depending who's playing in it. We may even be live for that. So thank you everyone for tuning in. This was unbelievable. Canada is now saluting the crowd. Team Canada wins. 3-2. They come back again. They were down 2-0. They pushed, and they got the result they were looking for. They're headed. They're going to come home with a medal. They're coming home with a medal. But I think at this point, and I'll leave you guys with this, gold or bust for this group, man. After everything that's happened in this tournament, they have faced some adversity. It is crazy. They have to come home with gold. They have to come home with gold. There's no other option on Sunday morning. I don't care who you're playing. Slovakia is a great story, by the way. That would be a great story. But USA, that rematch in the final a year later, ooh, that'd be a lot of fun to watch. That'd be a lot of fun to watch. The atmosphere in the building is crazy. Everybody getting high fives as the Canadians go off. Fantastic. Fantastic result. Good result here on the channel for us. We're enjoying this. But thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Appreciate it. We'll be back live for sure on Sunday morning. We'll see you guys all live there. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, all the regulars. We'll see you guys then. Have a great start to your weekend. And we'll see what happens later today. USA versus Slovakia. There's got to be at least one upset in the semis, right? There's got to be at least one upset. We'll see what happens. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you later.